Hi, I'm getting ready to get seeds off that onion blossom that was in my garden from last year. Actually, I used the onion about like a couple days ago, and it was like a twin onion. So I had the other one in the cupboard, my pantry. I keep saying, I'm tired, very tired. It's Wednesday, July 23rd, and I want to show you how you do this. I let the blossom dry, and there's still some of the flowers that are still dry or still damp. They're not ready to harvest the seeds, but I did get some of them, and just every day I do a little bit, and I thought, hey, I'm going to come and bring you guys along. So here we go. I got a paper plate, and here's the blossom. Get my glasses on. Okay, and you just see how they're falling off. It's like pepper. And you could see, let me just see if I can show you a blossom here with the seed in it. See that? I'm gonna open it up. See all the seeds in there? There's maybe like 4. Oh, it fell. Sometimes you can open them up, sometimes you can't. But I tend to wait till they're all dry. It's about done. What I mean by done is the flowers are almost gone. Because here, let's see. Bring it down. The blossoms that have fell, I will go through them. See, there's some on the table too. I will go through them and open them up. And it doesn't usually take that long. And then just put them on the side. See how, I don't know if you guys can see this, all this is so little. But I'm gonna save the seeds, I'm gonna plant them. And I'm gonna try to grow my own onions. I'll plant them in the house. Oh, there's one. There's one. They're so tiny, trying to get them to open. There was 5 in that one. Sometimes you could do that to get them out. Squish them in your hands. And I'll go through these, you know, just do that. I think that's about it. But that's how much I got today. Each one of these seeds is a plant. It's that onion plant. And I will put them in my baggie. And look how many there was on that flower. And then I'll put this back on the plate so when they do fall off, they open up. You can see that one's opened right here. You can see the black seeds in there. There's this one too. There it is. My goodness. There, see? So I'm just going to set it here. And tomorrow, I mean, every day it dries out even more. And I saved, there's one too. I saved seeds from the African violets. African daisies. So here's the blooms. And then you see how the flowers fall off. And you see all the seeds. Oh, sorry. So, let's see how much, I don't know how closer I can get so you can see, or I can just, it's African daisies, and I love these flowers. They're so pretty, and I want to save them because these seeds were not cheap. You just open them up and just let them fall on your plate. And if you can save seeds, save them. It'll save you money. It's another one. The flowers fell off, and those are all seeds. Lots of seeds. You just pick them off. See, and then all the seeds are gone. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just letting the flowers dry out compared to that. So if I take the flowers off, those are, each one of those is a plant. And I'll save them for spring. Pull them off. I'm gonna let them dry out. Make sure, you know, your seeds dry out, because on a little plate from the dollar store, or a napkin, a paper towel, just somewhere, you just dry it out. Make sure they're fully dry before you put them in a baggie, because if you don't, they'll mold. You don't want this stuff to mold. And you can put this in your compost. I don't have a compost. And that's just from the onions and the flowers. So seed save. Try to. I got lettuce out there that is, the seeds are gone, and then you get this little fuzzy stuff on my lettuce, and then boom, I'm gonna have seeds for that too. That way I can plant some lettuce for fall shortly. That's what I'm gonna do. Seed save and harvest. I've been harvesting my herbs. Those right there. Right here is my stevia. I have a lot of stevia here, and I'm gonna, chop them up, put them in a jar, and put them in my tea, probably soon. Actually, you know what? I can do it now, if you guys want to see how I do it. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's do that now, because they're falling off. After a while, when you have them strung up, they'll fall out of they'll fall out of this, because they get, you know, tinier and tinier and tinier. That's what happens to my parsley. So let's do that. Pull these down, get my scissors, and I'll get my jar. And again, make sure your stevia herbs are dry before you put them in your jars. Okay? Because you don't want it to mold, and they will. If they're wet at all, damp, they will. Let me throw this away, get my scissors and my stevia jar. put it in here. And I put this in my tea ball with the loose leaf tea that I have. Okay? You get these anywhere. Hobby Lobby, dollar store, where the crafts are. And I use these. Okay? Actually, I'm going to put these seeds way back here. And I just cut little pieces at a time. Stevia is a natural sweetener. I'm sure you guys know that. It's hard, for me it was hard to grow by seed. I actually bought the plant. I bought 2 plants and I have them outside. So I'll take that. And then I'll go back and do it again. I just make like a pile so that the bigger leaves are on top. Man, you can't see. I can't even see what you can't see. Yeah, just go back a little more. So I make a pile, and then when I make the pile, it seems like that the big, back farther, the big leaves land on top, and then I just go right over them. And this is just what I do. Some people may not even do this. I do. And every once in a while I'll go in here and I'll just chop them up. You know, the big leaves that are on top. Okay, and then I'll take it and put them in the jar. Good. Okay. And just tiny cuttings. I wash these too, you guys. With all the bugs and stuff we have, I wash them and then I dry them out. I string them up. You do this with peppermint, spearmint, whatever you grow in your garden and you want to save it. I don't use my dehydrator. I have one. I got it at a yard sale, but I haven't used it yet. I've had it for maybe 3 years now. I just haven't. I just feel like I like to see all my herbs drying in the house. It doesn't bother me. It's not like it's an urgency that I need them right now and I need to dehydrate them. You know, one thing I don't like about it is because the dehydrator is plastic. And I'm just weary of doing it right now, when I could just air dry them in my kitchen. And some people air dry their herbs all winter long. I don't want to do that because I'm afraid they'll get dusty. But you do you. You know, it's just, this is just how I do it. It doesn't take long. Just all depends what herb it is. Basil takes forever to dry out. All right. A little bit of stems get in there, it's fine. It's gonna happen. Before I bought these scissors, I was using like just a regular pair of scissors. It took me forever. These rock big time. And sometimes you go sideways because that's a big stem. I don't want to cut that. I don't want that in my tea, you know? Just want the leaves. Sometimes you just pick them off. All right, I'm going to cut this down a little more. Just skim on the top. Sideways. There's a stem. No, it wasn't. That is. Yeah, it was. Oh my gosh. I don't want that in there. It's another stem. Alright. So I'm just going to cross over at the top a little bit because these leaves are kind of thick and it's hard to get the scissors to go through them. So I just do a little bit at a time. I'm going to have stevia all over the floor. Let's make another pile. And for some reason, when you make the pile, the big leaves tend to go right on top. And I just skim it with my scissors. You could probably directly put this in your tea. I have before. I just didn't like it. I didn't like seeing a leaf in there, so I put it in my tea ball. I don't know, it freaked me out. Maybe I was doing it wrong. Stevia is a lot stronger than normal sugar. And what I mean by normal sugar is white sugar. Now the other sugar, like the artificial sugars, I don't know. But I know this is a lot stronger tasting than regular sugar. And now I'm going to show you. See how powdery it gets? And that's what you want. I would think if you had it that powdery, it would dissolve in your teas or coffee a lot better than, you know, if you had like a leaf. Okay, and that's what I had before this. And I would like crunch it down myself, and I'd have these chunks in my tea. It's like I didn't like it, so I had to figure it out, to improvise and figure out, you know, what can I do to use this natural sugar, you know. And I'm getting pretty, for 2 plants, I'm getting a nice jar of it. All right, here we go. I've never used stevia in cooking. I never really have enough, but maybe someday I will. I would love to grow my own, but it was hard. It never took. The seeds never took. So I don't know if it's my climate, you know, here in Ohio. I don't know. I know when I put the stevia, the plants in the pots, I got 2 pots out there, they need water like every day. You go one day without watering these things and they're dry. They look like they're gonna die. Almost done here. Wasn't expecting to do this, but I really needed to do it. I just got done harvesting my parsley and the basil, which basil takes days to dry out on the table. Excuse me for the phone call. Sorry about that. You can break them out. One more. Be careful, don't like snip your fingers. I've done it. Doesn't hurt so good either, man. Really doesn't. Alright, so I'm gonna gather all this up again. Oh man. It went everywhere. That to the side. Let's gather it up. Oh wow, I got one more. Sorry. One more. And how long does it last in your jar? I don't know. I would say as long as you keep the lid on, keep it tight. I don't know. I'm one of those people that have spices probably from 1988. Just kidding. But I have spices that are old and I still use them and they're still good. I just never heard of spices expiring, but maybe they do now. But spices and herbs, maybe the strength of it will, you know, be lower, so if, you know, than if it was fresh. I bet, maybe, I don't know, but I'm gonna keep this for as long as I can. Just keep checking on it. Make sure it's not molding. This shouldn't mold. It's pretty dang dry. Put it up in build your hill again and just go across it with your scissors. Just skimming the top. Do it again. It's messy. I think you can see it going all over the table. But I gotta sweep this afternoon anyway, so it's alright if it falls on the floor. What's so cool about, you know, harvesting your herbs is some of your herbs smell so good, like the basil. When you cut your basil like this, or your lavender, it just makes your house smell so good. Another pile. I think you guys can see that, yeah. The stevia doesn't have like a sweet smell. If you ever buy it, you know, if you buy the plant and do this, you'll be like, oh man, this doesn't smell good. No, it doesn't really smell good at all. It doesn't. It smells like hay. It does. It smells like hay. Hay or straw. But to me it smells like hay. It's green. It just doesn't smell like something that would be sweet. But you can. And it is so sweet. It's sweet. I mean, I'm not kidding. I will not lie to you. It's weird. I'm eating grass. It's like grass. That's sweet. Oh. So weird. There you go, man. Put my little spoon in here. And that's about how much I will use. I don't know. It's like a teaspoon. Maybe a half a tablespoon. And put it in my tea ball. This winter. Get cozy up. Hate to think about winter right now, but we all know it's coming. I can't stand stuff all over the place. So you guys have a great day, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for supporting my channel. See, I told you it's messy. Here's the stems. All right. You have a great day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.